Welcome back to the channel Gadgets for Gentlemen. In today's video I'm going to unbox a brand new watch by Citizen. This is the Promaster Dive EO2020-08E. I have it right here, it's brand new. I saw a very nice video by The Time Teller and also I saw an article of Hodinkee. I'm basing my information from citizenwatch.com and I will include some beautiful photos of this new watch that comes in 3 different colors. We have a 36.5mm dive watch that is based with the movement Eco Drive. I have it right here. Let's have a closer look. The watch that I'm wearing today is my Omega Seamaster Professional Diver 300 meters on the beautiful metal bracelet here. So let's have a closer look. I saw the video of the Time Teller and I knew I needed to get myself this one. So I bought it here in Europe. This is the color black. This is the model name. And this is the box. I haven't looked at it, so this is a brand new unboxing. Here we go, Citizen Promaster, which is the dive line within the Citizen watch group. Now here we have that very famous dive bottle, and inside we have guarantee. As you can see, this one is 1 year guarantee. It is not signed, so that's a pity. And there's 2-year extended warranty. So in this video I just want to show you what the watch looks like, because I haven't seen any video yet on YouTube. And I'm very excited to be able to unbox it for you right here. As you can see, the tag is already sticking out. So they say the movement gets charged by any light source, continuously and sustainably, eliminating the need to replace watch batteries. Ooh, this is a tough one. Let me try and open it. And there we go. As you can see, it was not properly fitted in this beautiful dive bottle. Let me put this to the side. As you can see, they could do some better packaging with this seller here in the Netherlands. See, it's not even fitted to this part. They should probably just close the buckle. We have a very soft strap. To be precise, the material is polyurethane and it should have a lock width of 18 millimeters. So this distance should be 18 mil. And let me double check. As you can see, the distance is indeed 18 mil. And I do think there is a bit of taper on this strap. Yes, I think it goes from 18 at the lug, tapering down to 16 mil, as you can see right here. And very soft material. I'm a big fan of Seiko and Citizen watches. I have here the bigger brother. This is the NY0040 automatic Promaster watch with the caliber A204. I have it here on a beautiful NATO strap, I think by cheap NATO watch bands. But originally the watch comes on this also polyurethane strap. But this strap is quite stiff. And what I noticed here with this watch, it feels very soft. So here we have plenty of adjustments. We have 2 movable keepers. And here we have the buckle without any logos, as you can see. It's just plain. So on the website of Citizen, this watch is marketed as towards the ladies. So this is a ladies watch according to the website of Citizen. However, I think this will also work as a unisex watch. It could also be worn by men with slightly smaller wrists. Myself included, I have a 6.3 inches wrist. And the bigger brother, the NY0040, but also my Omega, sometimes just wears a bit big. And I think a 37 mil dive watch is quite interesting. I haven't worn it before, but also with the Tudor Black Bay 54, it's interesting to see how the big brands also start designing smaller case sizes. So here we have them side by side. A key difference here, I already noted, is the strap. We have an 18 mil lug width. With the 0040 we have a 20 mil lug width. All the dimensions are a bit bigger with the previous Promaster, and with the new Promaster everything is just a bit more reduced. So let's just have a closer look. Here we can see the crown at the 4 o'clock position, and so we can find the date wheel at the 4 o'clock position. The crown is screw down and signed with the Promaster logo. We have a bezel with some quite easy to grab teeth, as you can see here. That works easy, even through the viewfinder. And we have some nice lugs, as you can see. We have a closed screw down case back. It reads Citizen Eco Drive. It even is magnetic resistant. Japan movement, diver's watch 200 meters. So very simple case back, but effective. We have a combination of brushed and polished parts. Here's some polished parts. The side is brushed. And most importantly, I think we have a look at the dial that features both applied hour markers with a lot of luminescent material. Let me just operate the movement to give you a better look. So unscrewing the crown, pulling out the crown makes the movement hack for a precise time setting. So let me move that minute hand that has a beautiful orange effect to it. Let me just move the minute hand and the hour hand to a better position. And also let's have a look at that date change at the 4 o'clock when we bring that hour hand to the midnight position. Here at 11:20 p.m. we can see that the date wheel is already moving towards the 13th. Let me proceed. And we had a date change slightly before midnight, which I think is perfectly reasonable. And let me bring the hands to the well, let's bring it to the 2 a.m. position so we can have a better look at the dial, so we can read the text and everything. So this is about 2, let's say, like so. I push back the crown, movement starts running again, and let me screw down the crown. This is a small watch, but operating the crown was quite easy. And here we have a closer look at the dial. So we can read Japan movement with the movement number here at the bottom part of the watch. We can see the Promaster logo, which is an arrow. It looks kind of like military almost. It reads Eco Drive, diver's 200 meters. And the second hand is like an arrow also. I'm also curious about this bezel. If it lines up, how many clicks? So that's this. Oh, I think it looks centered. Now let me try to count the clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I think it's a 60 click bezel. There's no play at all, so that's a great thing. Let me bring the bezel to the microphone to let you hear the bezel movement. I like it. It is easy to operate. As you can see, turning is easy. And it lines up nicely. And if we look at the bezel, we can see that the bezel looks a bit thinner, and it has that same kind of material that we can see with the normal 0040. Now what I like to do next is show you the dimensions. So with the bezel, I get about 36 mil, just over 36. Thickness 11.5, very thin. I wonder how it compares to the NY0040. I get about 12.3. So definitely much thinner. Then also lug to lug distance. Let's have a closer look. See, I get about 42.5 mil, which is extremely short. On the scale on the original strap, only 64 grams. It's really nothing. By comparison, we have the Seiko SKX 009J1 on the Jubilee bracelet, 135 grams. We have the Citizen NY0040 on a NATO strap, 87 grams. Oh, finally, the Omega on the metal bracelet, 175 grams. Then very important, let's throw it on the wrist and show you what it looks like. I'm usually not a fan of the stock straps, but this strap looks quite comfortable. It feels comfortable. Here with my 6.3 inches wrist, I am in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th adjustment hole, as you can see right here. From the calculated from the 6 o'clock position, I'm in the 5th hole, and as you can see, there is some more options, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you have bigger wrists, let's say 6.5 inches, this watch would also work. If you have like a 7-inch wrist, probably you don't have enough options in terms of adjustment holes, but you might be able to throw it on a NATO strap. For example, one of cheap NATO straps, one of these, but then you gotta go with a 18 mil lock width. With my 6.3 inches wrist, I do think this looks very nice, very compact, very thin, very lightweight. And let me just compare it to my Promaster 0040, just to give you a look of what to expect when you go for something with a smaller proportion. So let me throw this one on my right wrist. Now here we have them side by side. I'm a big fan of the 0040. It wears very nice. Just a great watch. But then wearing this here on the left, it wears so light, you barely feel it. I mean, this is stainless steel, it's not titanium, but because it's such a small watch, it is quite easy to wear. Must say, bezel action, I think it is better on the previous one. This seems to be easier to grip. Even wearing gloves, it seems to be easier. One more thing before I wrap up this video. I found it strange that on the website this watch retails for $375, but here in Europe I managed to buy it for 200 euros. The normal retail price, 229 euros. I managed to find it for 200 euros. I'm very happy. I think it's quite affordable to have such a beautiful, capable dive watch. And I'm thinking about bringing this with me on my upcoming holiday, just to have a no-nonsense watch, which is very accurate. Just to give you a final look of what to expect. You might be a man and you want to wear something a bit smaller than your typical dive watch. You might be a lady and you want to get yourself a beautiful dive watch, and all you have seen is these big watches, and you want to see how well it or how does it look like in proportion. And here you can see that it is a big difference. I think the 009 is a 42 mil watch, and here you can compare it to this 36.5. There's nothing wrong with going a bit smaller. It might not look that very tough or anything, but it's very capable. It's lightweight, it's very comfortable on the wrist. So I think I'm about to keep this watch. I might throw it on a beautiful olive green NATO strap. And here, one final time, by comparison to the 009J1, big difference. These watches, they have mineral crystals, which are pretty hard, but are easy to scratch. I really love watches with a sapphire crystal. So that is one final thing that I wanted to mention of this Citizen watch. I think it's a fantastic piece, but also this watch just has a mineral crystal, so it might scratch over time. I don't think it's the end of the world, but I would love it if this watch came with a sapphire crystal. I would be more than happy just to pay a little bit extra to have a more scratch resistant crystal. Usually I don't have any scratches, but still it gives me a bit more peace of mind to have a sapphire crystal. So I hope this video was helpful to you. I think this is a perfect small size dive watch by a big brand that if you're lucky you can get for very affordable price points. I bought mine for 200 euros brand new from a reputable dealer. If you have any more questions, then please leave them down below in the comment section and I will try to get back to you, and I might do an updated video. This was just a quick unboxing of showing you what the watch looks like. This is the black edition. There's also a beautiful gray one with gold elements. There is a beautiful blue one. I love this matte black version. I think it will go well with any outfits, and also it is quite a strap monster for your 18mm NATO straps or aftermarket rubber straps. So thank you for watching, have a great day and see you soon.